Good morning, everybody. Dave Schultz, Lockdown Sunbelt, your team every day. Tuesday morning preview and recap. Let's talk about today's episode, transfer portal rankings. JMU leads the way. The Cajuns are nowhere to be found as far as 24/7 is concerned. Very, very interesting. I can't imagine that is the case, but according to 24/7, the Cajuns do not have anybody. JMU and UCF end up trading quarterbacks, and as it turns out, the UCF quarterback going to JMU, his father, a UFC legend, of course. What else do we got? Baseball preseason rankings, Coastal Carolina and Southern Miss getting some love from Baseball America. Of course, the big story last night and today, the College Football National Championship. Indiana does it. I mean, Mendoza has a Heisman Trophy moment after he wins the Heisman Trophy. I'm not sure we've seen something along those lines. Really impressive ball game. Again, not one to complain too much about it, but Indiana had to overcome the officiating as well as Miami. They were missing calls left and right. The officials didn't want to be part of the game, so much so as that they became part of the game. So that was interesting. As far as moving forward, all this does is put extreme pressure on all these head coaches. There is no more 3 or 4 year plan. You get a 2-year plan because they're all going to say Curt Cignetti did it, and that's Indiana. All right. And so the most pressure going into next year is going to be on Lane Kiffin and LSU. There is no excuse. I don't want to hear if anybody gets hurt. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear about a bad call. If LSU is not playing in the semifinals, tough to say, you got to win it. But they're basically the Dodgers. They're paying everybody. They're amassing this huge transfer portal class. LSU has to be in the semifinals next year for the national championship. I don't even know who's going to be good in the SEC. Georgia, Florida's got a new coach. They'll probably be pretty good. We got our guy Summerall is there, but Alabama's changing quarterbacks. Auburn's got a new coach. We'll see if A&M gets back to what they were this year, maybe a little bit overrated. And we'll see what Ole Miss is, all right? And so a lot of questions except for LSU. So that's what Cignetti has done. He has lifted the bar for everybody, and there is no more, we have a 4 or 5 year program to rebuild. It's not going to happen anymore, all right? So there's that. And then, of course, a great picture of all those JMU guys who, couldn't compete at the Power 4 level. Safety issue. Hope those Hurricanes are okay following yesterday's ballgame. Again, please subscribe to Lockdown Sunbelt over at YouTube. Really appreciate it. Today, we're going to train. We're training over at Heaven Hill and Willett. Never been to Willett, so I am looking forward to that. Everybody have a great day, and we'll talk to you again on Wednesday.